good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the big old wide world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. Today we are going to be death metaling with all the death metal stuff. I am not going to lie to you folks today. I am feeling like a bus ran over me. That is just the way it is, and it's just due to the performance yesterday, which kind of happens sometimes when you get old. When I get older, losing my hair, singing death metal, when you wake up all the next day, or you feel like shit. Oh, goddamn, what bus was I hit by? Yeah, that is just the way it is. As you can hear, my voice today is quite a bit croaky. So this happens. If you're watching over at Facebook, what are you doing? What are you, cray-cray? You can come over here and watch the show over at youtube.com/JadeStarr, or go to the website at howtoappios.com and watch it from within the browser. If you'd like to skip ahead at any point, there is timestamps in the description to get past all the, I don't know, you may perceive boring stuff at the beginning. So I don't usually do a show on Saturday, so most people wouldn't know that I'm doing it today. Normally I would be doing this over on the Patreon, because that's what we do. So you're getting a look at what we normally do on the Patreon well, it's Friday for the rest of you. I say Saturday, but Friday for you. So hello to the folks in the chat. So Michelle, hello. Russ, Joey Helpish, morning buddy. Nina, hello to you. Kev Harte, the man of the hour, is here. I'm so glad you are here today, because I can get some advice for things that I'm doing if I'm doing stuff wrong. Jessica Jan, hello. Emily Hart is here as well. We have the Hearts in the house. Oh yeah. Now I'm under pressure. Everything's changed now. It's alright, Kev's here, I'm just like whatever. But now Emily's here, I'm absolutely shitting myself. You know, happy wife, happy life. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I guess that, Kevin. G'day Thomas Gillane and Ed Zelinsky, hello to you. Alrighty. She's spying on you from the next room. Wow, you elusive spy, Emily. Anyway, it's nice to meet you, Emily. Alright, I guess we'll well, I'm in the same band as your husband now, so yeah. So we're all family now. Oh God, what was I going to do then? We all float down here. Oh dear. Right, let's just cover a few housekeeping things, because I really should do that. Are there any new apps on sale or anything like that? Man, my voice is so deep and croaky today. It's just rancid. I hate it. But it's going to be good for death metal, right? So keep that in mind, because we'll talk about that. So, yeah, if you do watch the Patreon, which I know there's a few of you here, you'll know we've had a fair few chats about these apps, the Session Band apps. So these are on sale at the moment. Session Band Piano, Session Band Original, Session Band Funk, Session Band Jazz 4, Session Band Fusion, they're all on sale, so they're down from $8.99 down to $2.99. Tell your grandma. Don't tell your grandma; she probably won't even hear you. Bleach Sidekicks down from $7.99 to $4.99. Flux Liquid Audio is down from $7.99 to $5.99. Harmonic Exciter down from $6.99 to $4.99. God, I love that voice. Hey Joe, kiss kiss. Mic Swap Multi-Track Pro Studio down from $19.99 to $13.99. You're going to get sick of that voice very quickly. I think everything else we've kind of covered. So there's a bunch of 4Pockets apps on sale. Analyzer, TalkWorks, Sound Master custom tubes. So the Amplitude apps are all on sale too. Hello, effing cool that you're here. Did you see? Like what I did that? Yeah, Tom likes the auctioneer voice. It's going in at $9.99. All right, cool. So there's your updates for the day. You know what? Let's do this because we haven't done this in a while. Let's open up our little favorite app store app and go over to here and check if there's any apps that I need updating before jumping in today. And what do you know? There's a few. So it looks like Mood Units. Let's open that up. Mood Units Waveley instrument has a new in-app purchase, which I'm guessing would be about $1.99 or I don't know 99 cents for you and the rest of the world. Let's give that a little bit of an update. We'll give that a little bit of an update. Anything else in here that I may use today? So I have a lot of junk, as you can see. It's the racing at the Caulfield Stakes, and in comes Blue Luna just chasing any Tune Pro Plus Band Lab making studio. Oh, it's Spotify for artists coming up behind YouTube. Watch, listen, and stream, and SoundCloud following, with PayPal coming in last. What else has there been here? In updates, Flux Minis had an update. If you've grabbed that for free, be aware. Looks like Bias Effects 2's had an update. Anything interesting? Maintenance. That's about it. Maintenance. Just touching things up. Clubhouse. I thought I heard somebody say that Koala had an update, but I can't see it. Drambo's had an update. Oh, that was the 14th of February. That was years ago in COVID time. All right, there you go. So nothing really needed to update there. Right, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? I'm going to sing a whole Metal Shack song in this voice, The Bleeding. All right. We are going to jump into GarageBand and do some fancy pants stuff. So I have multi-screens here today for you to gaze upon. This is my M1 Mac over here. If I can find it. There it is, and it has my lyrics sitting here for the songs. So we've got 4 songs on this EP, which is currently tentatively titled Face Melter, because so many people have commented on the songs that we've done so far as face melters. So sometimes you got to listen to your audience, and if people think it's a face melter, then in my opinion, I'm calling it Face Melter right now. So we've got lyrics here. There's 2 songs. So if you saw yesterday's show, and thank you everybody for coming to yesterday's show for the 200 episode. Sai writes, I keep getting messages to join chats for Clubhouse. Here's what you do. You go and you turn off all notifications in Clubhouse, and then you select the people that you like and turn on notifications for individual people. And then you'll get a message for if someone like me opens a room, or if Joe opens a room, or Pete opens a room. So that's the way you do it. So it takes a little bit of time and effort, but everything's worth it if you put in the effort. So yeah. Let's get back over. Hey, PM to Get is here. What's going on? PM to Get. So these are what was I saying? Go back to yesterday. So thank you everybody for hanging out yesterday. You got to hear me sing 2 of these songs for the first time, which were The Bleeding and Spineless. So we're going to go through some of the process of those lyrics today and the actual recordings. And the other 2 songs are tentatively titled, as you can see here, Down the Rabbit Hole and Face Melter. So these are just topics that are going on. As you can see, for Face Melter, I actually have some lyrics over here on my other screen, but I thought that I would just ditch them a little bit and we'll throw it out to you guys and we'll kind of write some stuff together. Because have a think about this while we go through the first songs. What could you write about for the song title Face Melter? What kind of scenario do you like? there's a few I have going on. Like it's a torture song. So it's a story I was writing about somebody who's got somebody chained up in a metal shack out in the woods, and every day they blowtorch their face a little bit more, just for fun. That's just me, all right? That's just my mind. So I don't know if you've got anything. As you can see, the first lines there were "shut your face or I'll end it." so that was the concept I was going with. Somebody who I dislike chained to a boiler in an old shack in the middle of the forest, with me slowly day by day melting their face off. Yeah. How about some Lucio? Oh, sure. You guys think about it. So the other song, as you can see, Down the Rabbit Hole. What have we got here? Are you seeking answers to questions you never knew you needed answered? Then follow me down this path of suffering into your own mental illness and lies. Say goodbye. Come find answers you'll never need. Do the research you never needed. So this song was all about... There's a theme here. Leading conspiracy theorists down the rabbit hole into, and this was a tie-in to the other song, Face Melter. Hey, conspiracy theorists, come with me. Follow me down the rabbit hole into this metal shack where I've got a blowtorch and I'm going to melt your face off. Oh, dear. I love death metal. I love grindcore. You can just write the most absurd stuff and it just is hilarious. Sorry if you're not laughing, but I find brutal death in songs hilarious. All right, let's open up the tracks here. I'm waffling. So let's just have a stop moment. So here we're going to look at the songs from Metal Shack in GarageBand. Let's go. And we shall open up GarageBand. An important thing I do need to do here first, before we go forward, is just close out all this stuff in the background, because we want our iPad to run at optimal performance. Let's see. So I'm going to kick off by opening up for you Spineless, just so we can have a listen to it, because most of the lyrics, all the vocals are done on this. There's probably going to be a few tweaks that I do, and I want you to start to see how Kev puts together his songs, because it's quite unique. He has a fantastic way of creating drums in here. So if you've seen Pete John's video lately, who did a video about using the auto drummer and being able to take the auto drummer and turn it into MIDI, well, if you really want to step up a level to create drums that are so realistic it'll blow your mind, check these out. So let's scoot this off for a second. All these little parts here are actually individual, and this may be slow because there's a lot of stuff in this track. These are all individual samples that have been copied and pasted in... Whoops, I don't even have the screen up, do I? There we go. Let's do this. There we go. So these are all individual samples up here of the drums along the top. So if we pull this out and we solo some of these, let's have a listen and see what we've got. So we've got hi-hats. So the top two are kicks. We've got a ride. We can mute that one, I think. Then we've got a floor tom and a snare, left cymbal, right cymbal, china, and another snare here. So if we just start playing this, check this out. Getting the idea? So even the bass in here is not actually real bass. So it's pretty damn heavy stuff when it's all together. So this is quite impressive that Kev puts together his music this way. I think it's brilliant because I don't think Kev has a bass, right? So it's just, what is the BPM? Asks Russ. It is 190. So there you go. Nice and quick. 190. So let's bring in some guitars. Let's unsolo all this bizzo here. And once this EP is finished, we're definitely going to do a behind the song kind of thing, like we did with Thomas. All right. So I think all the vocals have been silenced in this because I did a mix of it the other day for the show yesterday for me to sing along to. Let's have a listen. So this is Spineless. I love every time you stop it. You see, let's do it again. Listen for the bass, the little tag of the bass at the end. You can just hear it go boom. I love it. Hey, Gary Hubs, welcome to you. Good to see you. So let's bring in these vocals. And so as you can see here, there's a lot of vocal tracks. I've really tried to, and once I get down to mixing this stuff, some of this stuff will get thrown away because it's overkill. But here's a good thing about vocals, right? You can just lay as many vocals and overdubs and stuff as possible, and then when you come down to mixing, you start pulling stuff out and streamlining things, you know? So sometimes, especially with metal, I think more is cool, and then you get to that stage of less is more, and you can strip things back. So let's bring them all in. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tracks of vocals. There's almost as many tracks as vocals as there is for music. Pretty cool, yeah. Maybe I've just got a big ego with vocals. All right, let's have a listen to it and see how it goes. How does she go? Motion, flowing through Okay, so see you guys writing about optimized performance. You know, one thing that really does help stop optimizing performance is every time you're playing something, press the stop button. It incredibly helps. Instead of pressing the play button and using the play button, it actually does help for some reason. I don't know why. Now, as you can see here, with this track here in the vocals, there's this bit here where I come back in. There's only one track there, and I'm just going to throw in an extra track there because I had every intention on doing so. So what I'm going to do is tap on this track here, and we're going to make this live. So hopefully, hello, cool. I'll turn down my main microphone for now. Whoa, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. So as you can see, I've got some delay on this vocal, and it's a bit low, but in the mix, you should be able to hear it. I'm going to actually turn it up a bit now, and we're just going to add a double for the second part. So let's bring it up a little bit louder so we can hear what's going on. And I just want it for this second one, that one I just highlighted. I just want to double up on that just to build it up a little bit, yeah? Let's give it a go. Okay, so what I did there was just try and do a deeper vocal. Let's see how that works out, because that was the first singing I've done today before my warming up, after my warming up. Probably a bit too long there. So the difference between the two growls there, I'm trying to create a contrast, right? So this is how a lot of death metal bands get, without using a lot of effects or pitch shifting or anything like that, to get that really demonic exorcist sound. So you've got one vocal going, "Oh, you do," and then on the second track you've got, "Oh, you do," where it's more of a farting kind of guttural kind of thing, and that's what gives you that contrast of this demonic, multiple voiced exorcist kind of thing without using a pitch shifter. So I'm going to delete that, and we'll try whacking it on again, because it can do a lot better. Turn down this. Yeah. Okay. That was nailed. Hey, what's going on, Bubba? Good to see you. Hey, Dean, hello to you too. Welcome along. And Paul, welcome along as well. If there's anybody I have missed, let me go back and see. So as you can see, that vocal take, it's probably a little bit hot. It could have been a little bit quieter, but it is a second track, so it's going to be low in the mix anyway, because what we're doing with this is on the second track, and the second track is kind of like when you do double tracking, you always want it a bit lower. So I'm going to bring this back down, and let's hear how this hopefully will build up the vocal leading into the last chorus. Cool. So I'll solo it so you can actually hear what's going on there, because I got no shame in my game soloing vocals. Hey, so Jason of Glue69, hello to you. All right, so here we go. Here's the end of the first part by itself. I'll tear out your worthless mind. All you do is waste my time. I'll tear out your worthless mind. Cool, yeah. And as you can see here, basically, I don't really have anything special going on with vocal effects. So all I have really turned on is the standard lead vocals that you get just by setting up, a vocal track in GarageBand. So it's just the basic lead vocals. I've touched nothing, so I haven't even added any effects yet. But let's talk about effects for a second before we jump over and have a listen to the next song. And also before we jump over the next song, we'll have a look at the guitars on here too. Dean Thomas says, those damn bass drums make me want to go home and practice speed drumming techniques. Yeah. I don't think I could compete with these drums. Hey, what's going on, Pete? I hope you're enjoying your time away from time. Does that even make sense? I don't know. Right, so what was I going to do here? Right, so let's talk about effects, vocal effects. Because some of these tracks do have vocal effects on here, right? And I'll show you what I've done. So let's have a look at some of these vocal effects. We'll turn these off here. And let's go into the settings here in plugins and EQ and see exactly what's going on. So again, this is the main track that you are seeing right now, the main vocal track. And the way I've done the vocals, so I wanted them, so there are different styles of death metal stuff or grindcore vocals. So you have this call and response kind of thing. It's similar to call and response, kind of like layering. A band called Obituary do it, where one vocal will be like, "No, no," and it'll tail off into the next vocal. So like row, row, row your boat kind of thing. So just to give you an example, that's how these have been done. Spineless! Spineless! You are spineless! Spineless! So the way they tail into each other. Right, but we want to look at what's going on with vocal effects, because there are some. We'll just go through it so you'll see it change once I get to a track with. So here we go, this track here, and there's several of them through it, but I've tried to use this sparingly. Let's mute this. So this is voice synth. I've used voice synth as a pitch shifter for this particular track, and this is just to give it like it's kind of like a reverse pitch shift kind of thing, just to give it a super demonic sound in parts. Do these ones have it? So as you can see, it's only one track that has it. Let's show you all these vocals together for the chorus. You can hear exactly what's happening. Spineless! Nothing but vapor! Spineless! An energy drainer! All you fucking do is take a every blender! Spineless! Spineless! Nothing but vapor! Spineless! An energy drainer! All you fucking do is take a every blender! You are spineless! So it's not so much a pitch shifter. What I was trying to achieve with it was like a lion roar. So it's just underneath, sitting underneath it, giving that just it's kind of like a reverse lion roar. And when you hear it in with the rest of the stuff, it's not that noticeable. It's definitely not as noticeable as what you hear when it's solo. So that's pretty much the only effect that I've used on any of the vocals for all of these songs, because I want it to be as natural as possible sounding with the growling, because with layering death metal growls, you can actually achieve much better, really deep demonic vocals, really crazy, like low pitch shifted sounding stuff without using a pitch shifter. If you overuse a pitch shifter, in my opinion, you can start to get it sounding a bit like, yeah, it sounds shit. And a lot of metalheads who'd be listening to it be going, that singer's shit. They just use a pitch shifter. So that's, you've got to remain true to the metal heads of the world. Right, so that is a little bit behind the wall of Spineless. We're going to have a look at the next track, which I sung yesterday as well, called The Bleeding, and it is not finished. Also, the vocals aren't recorded, and I'll show you how I've actually been putting together the vocals for this, so I could save space. So if you're well aware, I do this a lot with recording vocals. So instead of opening the full project, just do a mix down of your project and open it up in a brand new track and a brand new project. And then sing over just a single track. So then you're not using all of that processing power, especially if you're trying to come up with your melodies and all that kind of stuff. Why keep the whole project open when it's just going to hog system resources? With iPads and iPhones, we already don't have much RAM on them, so I tend to do this, and I think this would be the one. So as you can see here, let's scoot that off. This is my practice template for this song, which is The Bleeding. And let's just go through and have a look, because all these are muted. These were practice vocals before I was coming up with lyrics. And it just takes up way less memory. So you're never going to get optimizing performance, because Kev's songs have lots of parts to them. There's a lot going on, which is awesome.
Relentlessly growing, suffering inside, crying out for God, suffering, take me down, you can't survive, suffering, deep inside, nothing left, you can't survive. Emptiness deep within, can you feel it? Within, suffering, mind control, everyone.
Right, so these lyrics here, these are all dead. Like there's not even words in a lot of those. But here is where we're actually up to. So let's give you a listen, and we'll pop the lyrics up here so you can see what's happening as well. Where are we? Mac and iPad. There we go. Man, I love being able to show my Mac and my iPad at the same time. Hello, dude! Jamie Mellander's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you live streaming, man. Really enjoying your journey at the moment. If you're not subscribed to Jamie's channel, do so. Don't pissy pants about. As he would say. All right, so here is the lyrics for this song, The Bleeding. So this song is about my health condition. I suffer from a chronic illness called ITP. And there's what it is there. That's what it's called there. It's idiopathic thrombocytopenic purpura. That is the full medical term of what I suffer from. And I can't control the bleeding inside my mouth and nose, and I get covered in bruises every day, and yeah, I wake up every day covered in blood and blood in my mouth, and so this song is about that. So what I was trying to achieve with this song is the isolation and loneliness and desperation that comes from every day waking up after 3 hours sleep, just a mouthful of blood. It's just. And so I really wanted to create a song where I sounded like I was releasing the kind of built up agony of it, the frustration of it. It can't be fixed. It's just one of those things, and you have to deal with it. I've been living with it for 5 years now, and it's terrible, but and so this was a good healing song for me, believe it or not. So these are the lyrics we have here, and let's give you a sample of the desperation I'm trying to create with the vocals.
Bleeding inside, relentlessly flowing within, screaming silently, nobody hears the daily pain, clotting blood, deep bruising, why can't I stop the blood flow? What a mess everywhere, why can't I stop the blood flow? Every day I wake up to the same nightmare. Every day I wake up covered in blood. The shark effects drove my spleen. Every day I pray to not wake up bleeding. Why can't I stop the flow? Every day I wake up covered in blood. Bleeding, constantly flowing within. Suffering, unknowing, the bleeding. Bleeding, I wish that it would go away. Just for one day.
Okay, so that's where we're at there, but I have all my lyrics written now and have the ideas for all of the end. So we can close this out because this is not the main track. Now you're going to get to see the actual full project. Hi, Daryl. Welcome to you. This is the full track, and holy shit. There's a lot to... there's a lot to this song, man. Look at this stuff. Look at these drums. I mean, that is a lot of work. It blows my mind every time I open these songs, how much work Kev has put into these individual samples to create this wall of evil. Wall of Evil. I like it. Maybe we should call the song that, Wall of Evil. So I'm going to remove this drum track here because I pretty much know we don't need this anymore. And I may need an extra vocal track, that's why. So, cool. So I generously have 5 vocal tracks to play with here. Thank you, Kev. Thanks, Kev. Got 5 vocal tracks. I can do that easy. All right. So the lyrics, the vocals that I have here, we're just going to remove them all because I don't need them right now. Because these are all duds. These are all original, just mess up. Oh, I don't want to copy. I want to delete. Okay, and we're going to start laying these tracks here. So, bleeding, bleeding. Hey, so what have we got going on? Do I have sound here? Why do I not? I've got it muted. Bleeding.
bleeding silently.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is record all the way up to the chorus where I actually start singing. Hey, Mobile Metal, welcome aboard. So I'm going to turn down this mic for a second, or I'll just move it away. And let's give this a go. So we're going to set a point here. And we're going to make it about halfway. So about there, that'll be our lead in. And let's lay some fucking evil vocals, yeah? So remember what I said, the whole point of these growls are to try and create desperation and suffering and a burden that's getting out. This is a soul cleansing song. Alrighty, let me just, here we go, cool. Okay, let's give it a go.
Bleeding inside, relentlessly flowing within, screaming silently, nobody hears the daily pain, clotting blood, deep bruising, why can't I stop the blood flow? What a mess everywhere, why can't I stop the blood flow? Every day I wake up to the same nightmare. Every day I wake up covered in blood. Every day I pray to not wake up bleeding. Every day I wake up covered in blood.
Okay. We probably didn't smash the opening line there, definitely. But I can redo that.
Bleeding inside, relentlessly flowing within, screaming silently, nobody hears the daily pain, clotting blood.
So what we're going to do is head over to the second vocal track and just do one along with it, because the phrasing's all good mostly, and we're going to probably pull it off with this second one, then we can delete that first one. Okay, let's do it.
Bleeding inside.
Cool, yeah. Oops.
Inside, relentlessly flowing within, screaming silently, nobody hears the daily pain, clotting blood, deep bruising, why can't I stop the blood flow? What a mess everywhere, why can't I stop the blood flow? Every day I wake up to the same nightmare. Every day I wake up covered in blood. Every day I pray to not wake up bleeding. Every day I wake up covered in blood.
Cool bananas. So there's some phrasing bits there we can touch up. But for now, that's kind of okay, because what I want to do here is jump in and lay a third track, which I'm going to do. So what I'm doing with this is emphasizing certain words that I want to have to stand out, kind of like what rap does. So that's the way I'm looking at this particular track, especially in the verses. And let's bang through this. So I'm going for a deeper voice with this one.
Bleeding inside, relentlessly glowing within, screaming silently. Nobody hears the daily pain, clotting blood, deep rooted. Why can't I stop the blood flow? What a mess everywhere. Why can't I stop the blood flow?
So we'll do that again, but we're actually going for a higher kind of more of a black metal thing happening here. So delete that. Whack that out again.
Bleeding inside, relentlessly glowing within, screaming silently.
Oops. Getting ahead of my game.
Bleeding inside, relentlessly glowing within, screaming silently. Nobody hears the daily pain, clotting blood, deep bruising. Why can't I stop the blood flow? What a mess everywhere. Why can't I stop the blood flow?
Okie doke. So that's exactly what I wanted. Let's just trim these a little bit up. And because we don't have all the time in the world, I'm just going through these songs today. I will be touching them up off here and keeping bits, but I definitely won't be finishing these today. So I'm just giving you today an insight, which is what I've been doing over on the Patreon every week. So I thought I'd do a live one here for you all on YouTube to catch up with what's going on. So as you can hear, if we bring back this third vocal, we don't want it to be loud. We don't want this second one to be loud. We just want it to complement.
Bleeding inside, relentlessly glowing within, screaming silently. Nobody hears the daily pain, clotting blood, deep bruising. Why can't I stop the blood flow? What a mess everywhere. Why can't I stop the blood flow? Every day I wake up to the same nightmare. Every day.
So in these parts here, I'm doing like a call and answer, and I'm doing a deeper growl in here, and in between each line, I'm just repeating, why can't I stop the blood flow? So let's give this a go at nailing these. So that is the growl we're going for. So I'm just curling my tongue up into the top of my mouth and making like a cat's anus with my mouth, so a hole, if that makes sense. And that is the kind of growl that I'm doing. Very guttural, very kind of carcass-like. And let's bring up the vocal a bit so we can hear it in the mix.
Every day I wake up to the same nightmare.
That would help if I had the right track selected.
Every day I wake up to the same nightmare. Why can I stop the flow? Every day I wake up covered in blood. Every day I pray to not wake up bleeding. Every day I wake up covered in blood.
Cool, let's try that again because I wasn't actually in front of the right mic. I've got two mics here and I keep going to the wrong one. Let's move this one.
Every day I wake up to the same nightmare. Every day I wake up covered in blood. Every day I pray to not wake up bleeding. Every day I wake up covered in blood.
So the actual last word I'm putting in there is idiopathic thrombocytopenic purpura.
Idiopathic purpura.
Because you've got to at least have one medical term in my opinion. In my opinion.
Every day I wake up to the same nightmare. Every day I wake up covered in blood. Every day I pray to not wake up bleeding. Every day I wake up covered in blood.
Bleeding, darling, be coming with him. Bleeding, I wish it would go away. Cool. Now we're saving these two tracks here. I'll just duplicate. So these two tracks down here are going to be for that singing part, but we're concentrating on growls today. All right, all good. See you later, Joey. Thanks for hanging out. What's this? And again, a great name for the EP. The vocal method is the cat's anus. Is that what you're saying is the good name for the EP? Yeah, we'll just have a picture of a cat's anus. Fuck yeah, let's do that. I'm all in, man. I'm all in. You got me. You sold me a cat's anus.
Bleeding constantly. I don't know where to begin. Suffering, unknowing, the bleeding I wish would go away.
So that was the second verse. It's a lot shorter than the first one, so let's do a second track for that as well.
Bleeding constantly.
Oops. So what you'll notice is, as I've gone on a little bit here, my voice is actually locked in now. I've actually found my rating. I can just pull it naturally, so it's stretch my vocal cords enough to just every time, no, bleeding, constantly bleeding. It's locked in now. So it may sound like I'm losing my voice, but I've stretched and found that right. Like you can feel it when you've actually got into the pocket. So I shouldn't have too much trouble, and I can probably go back and do that first verse again because it was a bit sketchy. But you'll just notice that the consistency of the growl now going forward, that kind of standard vocal that I'm using for all these songs is locked in. So let's give it a go.
bleeding constantly. I don't know where to begin.
I keep reading the wrong lyrics. They're here, aren't they? Here they are. Let's bring them up on the screen so you can see. There they are. That would help.
Bleeding constantly. I don't know where to begin.
Just 1 second, folks. Now I can see. I've got my glasses on.
Bleeding constantly. I don't know where to begin. Suffering, unknowing the bleeding out.
So basically, I've sung the first one wrong. Let's go back. Let's just start it again. Man, professionalism is right here.
Bleeding constantly. I don't know where to begin. Screaming endlessly, clotting up blood in my brain.
There we go. They're the right lyrics. Clotting up blood in my brain.
Bleeding constantly. I don't know where to begin. Screaming endlessly, clotting up blood in my brain.
So we're just going to do a third vocal, which is the kind of rap in those little parts.
Bleeding constantly. I don't know where to begin. Screaming.
Actually, what we're going to do is...
Bleeding constantly. I don't know where to begin. Screaming endlessly, clotting up blood in my brain.
There we go. So what I've tried to do there is just give a little bit of variation this time. So it's not much. It's again, it's going to be subtle. So the other one had like, you know, after every, so bleeding constantly. So this time not do that. And let's see what it sounds like.
Bleeding constantly. I don't know where to begin. Screaming endlessly, clotting up blood in my brain. So the door is open and high.
All right, we'll come back to that because that's going to have some spoken word. Let's catch up with Chad, Colin. Colin, hey, what's going on, Colin? It's one of the best growls I've heard. Thank you very much. Kev Harte, emphasize rasps. Black metal influence, thank you. Mobile metal, thank you very much for the nice words. And you know what, Colin Powell, I never thought I'd be singing about idiopathic thrombocytopenia because until I got it, I live with it every day. And you know what? I've actually only started to actually learn how to say it because I when I got diagnosed with it, and they took my spleen out. And they told me that everything would be all right after taking my spleen, because that's the last ditch resort they do for it, because your platelets just can't increase. I expected to make a full recovery. I didn't expect that taking my spleen wouldn't work. So I still deal with it every day. So I just intentionally didn't learn the full meaning and just still call it ITP, because I just don't like giving it power and actually learning the word. Does this make sense? So learning the actual full medical term was kind of like acknowledging that it exists. But I thought I would confront it in this song and actually try and add it in there somewhere. So, all right, so here we are in this bit here where I am wanting to do a spoken word thing. And So, no, Colin. So Kev Harte, who's in the room, Kev Harte wrote all the music for these 4 tracks that we're working together on. He did all the drums, all the guitars, so it's all in this track here. He did all of this. So I didn't play any of the music on this. So it's been really easy for me. I'm loving it. I just got handed these awesome songs from Kev, and I'm now trying to spew my words over the top to, I don't know, see what we can do. It's super exciting. I'm really enjoying this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to repeat the chorus, because the chorus only gets sung once in this song, which is the singing the bleeding, constantly flowing within, suffering, unknowing, the bleeding, I wish it would go away. So as you can see, that's why I'm not singing today, because yesterday I did that incredibly intense performance and I still haven't recovered because it was quite brutal. So that's why I'm doing growls today only. My voice will be back by tomorrow. It was quite intense yesterday. Even now I'm sweating like a pig. It's 30 degrees in here. Sucks. So what I'm going to do is, for this quiet bit, I'm actually going to speak the chorus. And then that goes into the final bit of the song, where instead of having vocals, I'm just doing a whole bunch of cries like, why? Like demanding answers from this illness. I really want to make the last bit, it's not lyric heavy. It's just this fucking desperate why is this happening to me? So it's a bit of a pity party at the end. Sounds wanky. And we're going to put that on this third vocal track that we're on now. Right, see what I did just then? How the music was playing, right? This is how you guarantee stop optimizing performance on your iPad or iPhone. When you're playing, don't just do this. Don't move the head around with your finger. Stop it and move to the place you want to go. If you want to stop optimizing performance, trust me, that is the best way to kick it in the ass, honestly. The bleeding constantly flowing from within. Suffering, unknowing. The bleeding I just wish would go. So what's going to happen here, we're going to do these Y screams, and underneath we're going to do like a row your boat medley thing underneath, going, why won't it stop the pain? Why won't it stop the pain? So it's just going to keep building up underneath and building up till it all crescendos together into the last scream and drops. That is the vision, or what I hear in my head. If I can actually do it right now with the state of my voice is another story. If not, we'll just put down the idea and then I can come back to it later because I want to look at the other two songs. And yeah, good shit. So yeah, none of this is kind of planned. I'm just... I'll try that again because I had the track not selected. Bleeding, constantly flowing from within, suffering so unknown, the bleeding that I wish would just go away. Going to leave that at there because where are we? So I'm just going to try and do this under vocal and see how this is going to sound. The bleeding constantly flowing from within. Suffering and bleeding, I wish would just go away. Why can't I stop the blood? 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 Right, so we've got an idea of what's happening there. But then we're going to have underneath, check this out, you'll love this. We're going to repeat the verses in here. From within, suffering, bleeding, I wish would just go away. Why can't I stop the blood? Why can't I stop the blood? Silently drinking, I stop the blood. Bleeding, silently. Why can't I stop the blood? Bleeding, silently. Why can't I stop the blood? Bleeding, silently. Why can't I stop the blood? Bleeding, silently. Okay, so there's an I wasn't recording then, but let's see. So it's got to go into, let's get this right. I can make this work really good.
Why can't I stop the blood bleeding silently? Why can't I stop the blood
Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry, just had an emotional. I'm starting to cry. How bad's that? See, even metal can make you cry, folks. So, oh my god. So, bleeding, constantly questioning, screaming, endlessly questioning. And it'll just flow straight into, check this out, it'll flow straight into that second line. Oh my god, this is going to be gone.
suffering, bleeding, I wish we just go why can't I stop the blood? Why can't I stop the blood? Constantly questioning. Why can't I stop the blood? Screaming, silently questioning. Why can't I stop the blood? Bleeding, silently questioning. Why can't I stop the blood? Screaming, endlessly questioning.
Fuck yeah! Fuck, I've got a musical boner over that. So there we've got our row your boat melodies crossing into each other. What I'm going to do here, just to beef it up, just to get more of an idea of what I want to do here, is just use this track and just do these screams and just double up these screams.
Suffering, bleeding, I wish we why can't I stop the blood? Why can't I stop the blood? Constantly questioning. Why can't I stop the blood?
Even better. Oh my god, fuck. Sorry. So if I do the growl a bit after each first one, so like this.
Bleeding, I wish we just go why can't I stop the blood?
Holy shit. Okay. See you later, Joe. Thanks for hanging out. Anybody said they'll leave and everything? Kev Harte, absolutely love that something you gave birth to has taken into someone else's hands and can make it mean so much more. Yeah, man. Thank you. I have the opportunity to get out some of this fucking bullshit that I'm carrying around with all this bleeding stuff. So it's fucking, it feels so good. Alrighty.
Bleeding, I wish we just
So let's record this and you'll hear what I'm doing. I'm going to do a deeper growl for the second one. That one. That's the one I want.
the bleeding constantly flowing from within. Suffering, bleeding, I wish we just why can't I stop the blood? Why can't I stop the blood?
just so you can hear what's going on. You can hear. Let's try and get some balance between all of these. So ignore the speaking bit, because that will be redone, seriously. So let's hear how all these will work together. And we'll solo. Here we go. Let's solo them all. And we'll try and bring some balance to it, because we want this one to come up, this one to come down. Alrighty dokey, as Pete would say.
I wish you would just go away. Why can't I stop the blood flow? Why can't I stop the blood flow? Bleeding, constantly questioning. Why can't I stop the blood flow? Screaming, spinelessly questioning. Why can't I stop the blood flow? Bleeding, silently questioning. Why can't I stop the blood flow? Screaming, endlessly questioning. Why can't I stop the blood flow?
Obviously, there needs to be better takes for these. There's some pretty fucking not hot takes. But you get the idea, like this row your boat thing I had in my head. So, and you know what I'll be doing too. I mean, we can do this now. If we pan, you know, this is where the panning's going to be fucking sick here. If we pan one there and pan the other one here, let's have a listen to it with the old music.
Bleeding, constantly flowing from within, suffering, bleeding. I wish you just go away. Why can't I stop the blood flow? Why can't I stop the blood flow?
You know why it works really well? Why I could hear that? So I don't know what it is. So it's this keyboard. It's this female choir Kev's added in the end. That's where it's going to bring. You know, it's probably something. I don't know. It's probably something I'd really like to bring in even earlier and just make it all the way through. So it or just fade it. That's better. So if I make it the full length. So if I added another 2 of these. And then did a slow rise at the end, so the choir comes in and it actually just doesn't come in suddenly. It's a build-up. That would probably be really cool. So where are we here? If I just copy them, do a paste, hopefully it's going to fit. Why is it not locking? I hate that. So let's add another one in here. Paste it in. Silently beckoning cat's anus. So then we can just go in here and do a rough automation and put a point in here, put a point in here, Put a point in here. Put a point in here. Just to be good. And we'll move this down. Can you never have enough points? And let's just drag this along to about halfway, I think. Yeah. And that can be done.
Suffering, bleeding, I wish
Probably for those last two bits, I left them blank for a reason. I probably will just have the last two lines just go away, because that's the line that goes into there. Yeah. Anyway, let's get out of that. So you've seen my process of kind of what's going on there. We're kind of running out of time. I don't really want to waste all of your time today, and have you all here too long. And I don't want to destroy my throat, to be honest, because I want to do more work on this over the weekend. But I'm going to open up the other two songs for you to hear and see at least what's going on with vocal melodies I've been working on. So this is track 4, which is tentatively titled at the moment, and it's got a download from iCloud. It is called, I think, this is Face Melter. And what's going on with Face Melter? That's interesting. Look at all this. Look at it populating all the tracks. Look at that. That's how intense this song is. Poor old GarageBand. Alright, you want to hear some of this track? This song's fucking brutal. I'm going to turn off the vocals. Oops. Holy shit. Okay. So, man, this song, fuck. So this is called Face Melter. I think you can understand why. Let's see what vocals we actually have here. Because, so it's got a bit of a Slayer vibe in a way, actually.
Face Melter.
Cool. I'm not sure if there's what are these ones down here. Let's see what's going on here. No, so let's just do another vocal track here, and because I'm pretty sure these are all duds. Don't know why I've kept them. Let's see why I have kept them. I'm going to keep those just because there is a bit of and let's put in the ideas that I actually had in here just to get them down. So I don't have words. I'm going to use the other words I have over here, which aren't on the screen, so just bear with me. Let's give this a go. Unmute. Hey! Yeah, Eurovision, fuck yeah. Alright. Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Man, this is my favorite riff of the whole song.
Not that they're all good, but this one.
Hang on a minute. Let's go back. Because what did I have there? Sorry. Yeah. Cool. Now in there, let's try that again. Oh fuck, I've got some nasty shit in my head here. Now, where are we? Let's scoot to this track here.
Are you
try that again. So I've got to get that timing right because I want to actually sing on those cymbals. So let's pull this out here. That's where we want to do it. Let's do it on this track here. Yeah, that's where we want to go. Yeah. Cool. That'll probably be different. To answer your question, Colin, just turn off this vocal here. To answer your question, Colin, look, just to go over it again, I know I hammed on it, but look at these. At the top here, these are the kicks and snares. So individual samples has been painstakingly added in here to create these drums. It's pretty sick, man. Pretty fucking brutal sounding. All right, so we're gonna quit on there because you've got an idea of this song. You've kind of heard it. Hang on, we'll just play it through. We'll play it through. Give it a bash with these extra vocals that just have. Let's have a try.
And I'll add some focus. Birds now
Oh my god, I've got to write those lyrics down. Oh, fucking hell. Come on, keyboard. Here we go. Laugh as I melt your face. Twisted in every way.
Laugh as I make your face, twisted in every way.
Oh, fuck. No problem, Si. Thanks for hanging out. I did say I was going to go for about a couple of hours today. I will mention now, if you're in the mood for some good music, so I'm going to wrap up soon, just going to play a bit of the other track and call it quits there. Hang around if you're after a bit more entertainment, because like from about an hour from now, Thomas Christ is doing his live stream that he does every week, so jump over, check out Thomas Christ. I'm sure, Thomas, you're an admin, so please post your link into the room. And folks, if you want to check it out, set a reminder. Yeah, no shit, Bubba. Although I do know a few drummers who fucking would be able to play this stuff pretty easy, especially Matt Skitz. He's one of Australia's fucking most world-renowned fucking drummers. He is amazing. All right. So I love that vocal. If anything, I got that vocal.
Laugh as I make your face, twisted in every way.
Oh, dear. So, yeah, this is going to be a torture song. Let's be honest. This song's going to be about torturing somebody in a fucking metal shack in the middle of nowhere with a blowtorch and various other fire objects. So, you know, you've got to have a bit of fantasy in your life. Not that it's my fantasy, but somebody's fantasy. All right. So let's bring up the last track, which is actually the third track. Where is it? It's not even named in here. There it is. Song 3 DUP. Let's have a listen now. This one is a little bit more melodic, which I like. I think I've done some kind of rough vocals on there as well. So, as I've said to you guys, so, you know, and I have been feeling, and I'm just going to be honest about this, because I think talking about this is a good thing, because we are going to be doing a show soon on the channel in our Wart series. This week we're doing something more a bit congratulatory about, you know, patting yourself on the back and stuff. But the following one, we're going to be talking about guilt, and this isn't this isn't anything to do with Kev. This is my own guilt. You know, Kev sent me these tracks. I've had them now for, it's been about 3 weeks. Is that about right? Look, we've had a audio unit extension quit. This happens sometimes, because it does. And you, how you fix it? You do this. You close the track. It's just because we've got stuff running in the background, because we've opened so many of these big tracks. So we'll just clear it out, open it up, and this should fix it. But, so I've had these tracks for about 3 weeks, and, you know, I know, and there is no time limit. Like, Kev hasn't given me a time limit or anything like that. But because I'm so busy, I do try and allot periods of time for the day for like this, and then I maybe have a day or two off, and then come back to this, and then I've got my show here, then I'm doing like mastering some other people's stuff, then I've got my other stuff that I'm working on. So it's all about time management. But I have been feeling guilty that this isn't finished yet. But at the same time, I do realize, oh my God, I quit again. That sucks. Let's try it again. And you know why it's quitting? It's quitting because, see that? It's not loading tone bridge. So all the guitars in this are done in tone bridge. So I've had this happen a couple of times. But yeah, don't feel guilty. You can't feel guilty, folks. You just got to sort your time management, and just, you know, this isn't I've got to keep in the back of my head, this isn't a Song Timber song, EP. I don't have to have this finished in 4 weeks. It's not imperative that it has to be out. There is no like ticking clock. So these are the reasons I am taking my time and just doing bits and pieces, because you want to make sure that it's a really good recording. You don't want to rush shit out and just because you're under this invisible clock of pressure. But it has taken me quite a few weeks to get it through my head, and quite a few times I've messaged Kev going, sorry it's taken so long, sorry, I got to get out of that, because like I'm sure Kev's not sitting there, or maybe he is, like, you know, looking at a clock going, where the fuck is Jade with the fucking songs? That was a pretty bad Irish accent, but anyway.
Here we go. seeking answers to the questions you never knew you needed answers. Then follow me down this path of suffering in your own mental illness and life. Say goodbye. Come find answers down the rabbit hole to the research. Down the rabbit hole. Down the rabbit hole. Down the rabbit hole.
So what do you think? I think that's the first time Kev's heard this. I want to get a live reaction. What do you think of that? I really like the fucking verses, definitely. So I'm going to just try singing it without the vocals, just so you can hear what's going on. Let's do this. Do I have any spare tracks? Have you left me none? Oh, fuck. I guess I can get rid of that one. What else can I get rid of? Nothing. Look at this. I got 3 tracks to work with. Hang on. Is this... Oh, fuck, this bass. Can't I just move this bass? Can't I just combine that bass into these? I can do that, can't I? Yeah. I'm going to do that. In fact, what I'm going to do is go here. I'm going to do a copy. Always think ahead, folks. Always think ahead. Make a copy before you make any brutal changes. Oh, I didn't want to copy it. I want to duplicate it. Duplicate. So, well, this is... I'll show you what Kev's uses for the guitars. Let's show them. So we've got rhythm left and right. Here they are. There you go. Tone bridge. He's using an Imperium tone bridge machine. So a machine head guitar sound on that one. And on this one, the same machine head guitar sound. Split left and right. And it's only 2 guitar tracks. And then you've got rhythm fills. So you've got some rhythm fills here. I'm not sure if he's using the same. So again, the same effect. Not using. So we've got wider. We've got AU delay in here. We've got a microphaser. We've got tone bridge again with a flanger, LRC5. So we've got an Iron Maiden, The Evil That Men Do. Awesome. Who would have picked that? The evil that men do lives on and on. Awesome. And then this guitar, we've got... So it looks like this is a homemade guitar sound because it has no picture. So this is a homemade one, I'm guessing. It's a homebrew. And we got Iron Maiden, Evil That Men Do again. So I'm guessing that's for the solos, for the licks, harmonies. Yeah, of course you want to use an Iron Maiden. Fucking. Well, this is it, Colin. I've done 2 shows on, or maybe even 3 shows on Tone Bridge. Tone Bridge is, you can't underestimate Tone Bridge. Like, people poo-poo at it and go, oh, yeah, but it's free and it's crap. But actually, it's fucking got some shit going on. So we got another guitar fill here, which has got Visual Console on it by 4 Pockets. Imperium sound again. And then this second one here, using Imperium again. So we've got that Imperium sound here. All right. Oh, that was what I was going to do. So what I'm going to do here is take this bass track, and this bass track. And I'm going to combine these and get rid of this bass track. Let's join them. Boom! I'm going to steal that bass track for vocals. Thanks, Kev. Hey, I've got some vocal space now. I've got more than fucking 3 tracks. Nice. All right, let's duplicate this one. 4 vocal tracks. Alrighty. So let's do a rough version of these vocals again, so you can actually hear what I'm singing. Let's go, and then we'll wrap up this show. Okie doke. Let's turn on this mic.
are you?
So there are the lyrics there. I'll pop these full screen so you can see what I'm doing. And let's hit record. What do you think? All right, so I'll play through the whole song anyway, so you can hear the whole thing, and then I'll come back and say goodbye, just so you get to hear the whole song through, because nobody's really heard this one. Let's go. So yeah, just to touch finally, so that riff, I definitely am going to try and do a melodic growl. To, so you kind of, I hope you heard what I was trying to achieve there. In that. So here, I want to complement it. So yeah, I want to do like a grindcore but melodic thing there. So yeah, I think it's going to sound great once I nail it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, exactly, Kev. Dude, it's like, fuck off. Fuck off, dude. We're so on the same page, man. Everything we like, you know exactly what I'm doing. Exactly. As soon as I heard that riff, I was like, oh fuck, man. Paradise Lost, man. You just, yeah. I swear to God, we were meant to fucking make music together, my friend. I swear to God. Remember when we first started chatting on Messenger? So we met, in, I think it was a GarageBand users group. I think we met or something like that, and we just had these chats, just talking about old school metal, fucking all these bands, and here we are working together. So look, folks, collaborate, reach out to people, get to know people. You fucking. It's a good thing. We have a fantastic community here on Pete John's channel, across, at Sound Test Room, all these fantastic channels of all these people. Reach out to them, fucking collaborate, create stuff. You know what I'm saying? Over on the Create, Record, Release group, over in the GarageBand users group, find people that are your tribe and make music with them, I'm not really into collaborating. I'm very picky with who I collaborate with, and I normally reach out, and a lot of stuff I turn down because I'm just... This is the right mix, and this is really cool. So, look, thanks everybody for hanging out for 2 hours with me today. Tomorrow we'll be back. We are looking at the Swarm Trombone Bundle tomorrow, and we'll have another giveaway for that. And then, if you're a Patreon, we are having our usual 3-hour Patreon catch-up afternoon live, where you guys who are patrons send me your songs live and I master them for you. We do mixes and stuff, and I'm going to be looking at a whole bunch of new apps that I've got, a whole bunch of beta apps and stuff. So if you're not a Patreon, you can join for as little as $1 a month. Where's the ad? Here it is. There you go. Because we have heaps of fun on Sundays, or Saturday, your time, and we just hang out, talk shit, and have a few laughs, master some songs, and check out some apps that normally become apps that I do on the show. So look, thanks all for hanging out. Love you all. You're sensational people, and you have a really good day. All right, and I'll see you tomorrow. Let's go out with the outro music. And for those of you asking, this outro music, this will be on the new Metheist album, which is going to be a Doom album. Thank you, Kevin. Thanks, Pete. Hit the thumbs up, folks, if you want to. If you don't, whatever. Hey, Emily. I hope you enjoyed it. Nice to meet you, Emily. And, yeah. This is going to be out soon, and it's going to be awesome. Don't forget Tom Rochelle in about half an hour's time. See you tomorrow.
Answers to questions that you can find. Follow deep inside. Yeah. Now do it today. Take out all the scum and fuckwits every way. Strain, loser, repugnant. Now it's your time to rise. Gotta make it happen. Gotta make it happen. Yeah.